I wanted to talk to you about a certain university.
University.
What's this mysterious university?
I'm giving a lecture at the Flying University. It's a very informal educational initiative, not to say secret. And an important one, especially for women who can get an education from us, which they are legally prohibited from doing under the partition. I'd like you to come with me.
Sure.
Of course I will go. I will be honored.
No questions or bargaining? Who are you and what have you done to my brother?
If it's important to you, there's no need to persuade me.
The university is meeting in the antiquarian bookshop across the Green Square. Which brings us to the most important thing. Everyone brings something sweet, so I ordered some doughnuts from Mrs. Yagoda. The best ones. And the best donut is filled with...
Now, if you've done a friend in need, you may have learned by talking to your uncle that she likes plum. So I'm going to say plum.
With plum.
Now and ever and unto the ages of ages. Amen. Get those donuts, will you?
I'll see what I can do.
So that's the cognitive function. That's the start of that. Okay, so sorry for the weird cut, but I showed how to get cognitive function in the first place, and now we'll actually do it. We're in the northern part of town, and we're going to go get the donuts. Oh, here, I'll show her where we were. Sorry. We're up here.
Good day, Mrs. Yagoda.
Have you worked up an appetite for a cookie?
Get donuts.
I'd like to collect Ligia Shurska's order.
Of course. Give her my best. And don't hesitate to stop by for a little snack from time to time. Have a nice day.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well, as you wish.
Okay, so now we're going to kill some time. Wait until the afternoon.
Let's wait until...
Not noon. Choose afternoon.
So, let's kill some time.
So we're up in the northwest little corner here at the antiquarian bookshop.
Mr. Shulsky, I presume.
What gave me away?
Your resemblance to Ligia. And the book at your waist. That's an interesting way of sewing up the binding. Let me take your coat. The lecture has already started. Follow the corridor.
Thurgism in architecture.
The professor has already made a judgment.
Warsaw Guidebook.
A change for the better? Surprising in this town.
Anti-Inferno.
Boarding schools for girls truly are a
And this is
devilish
currently
invention.
locked.
Inequality between the sexes is a real problem that keeps society in economic stagnation. No wonder if half of population cannot take up a job or are not adequately remunerated for their work. We want to study, work, make our own choices. We want all of our lives.
Lygia, I'd love to see you on the faculty. You must agree.
There you are. Samuel, Cecilia, I'd like you to meet my brother.
Mr. Szulski? The Victor Szulski? The Thaumaturge?
No, that's not me.
I'm afraid not. That Victor is gone. He went to Ranum and will be coming back next week.
Don't trifle with me. I need to talk to you about Thaumaturge. Lygia has told me a lot about you. I've been interested in it ever since I was a child, although, sadly, I was not blessed with power.
Sadly, is not a word I would use.
Mr. Szulski, welcome to the Flying University.
I'm gonna ask what Lygia said about me.
I'm afraid to ask what my sister has told you.
Nothing but the truth, albeit not all. We are a civilized people, after all.
I'm interested in stories about Thaumaturge. I find it fascinating.
Do they teach it?
Do you teach Thaumaturge here? I've heard that it's becoming popular in Paris.
In our academic circles, hardly anyone shares my interest.
We've already talked about it. With such a limited amount of sources, there's not much we can do.
That's why we should use the knowledge of someone who traveled half the world to learn the tricks of the trade.
I'm afraid you overestimate me.
Please, do tell us about your travels.
Okay, let's change the
Let's
subject.
talk about something else.
Of course.
Find out more about the
Is
university.
an interesting venture. Where did you get the idea?
Out of necessity. The occupiers control all the academies. They don't allow women to study and don't care about the level of education. And the future Poland will need an intellectual elite.
Don't you know it's illegal?
Aren't you afraid of the police?
I am aware that we leave ourselves open to a charge of distributing prohibited works and imprisonment.
Great causes are worth taking the risk, don't you think?
I agree.
Once you set a goal, never let it out of your sight, no matter what.
As Dad used to say.
Have you got any more questions?
Ask about the name.
Where does the university's name come from?
For obvious reasons, we don't have a permanent residence. Our academy is constantly flying between the apartments of people willing to host us.
Some also mockingly say we are a childlike and girlish university, as the university was created with women in mind.
But the mockery will soon end because our graduates have already started scientific careers abroad.
Any famous female graduates?
Are there any known names among the graduates?
Mrs. Skłodowska-Curie, for instance.
Madame Curie.
Our Nobel Prize winner. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Mention Lygia's lecture.
Congratulations, Professor. You did great.
I did. And what did you like the most?
Get away with flattery. Because if you start making stuff up, she'll totally nail you on it.
What
So
I
let's
liked
try
most was
flattering.
seeing you as a lecturer.
Damn it, you and your compliments. I can't stay mad at you.
You know that science is your domain, not mine. Still, it doesn't change the fact I'm very proud of you.
Say
I'll
goodbye.
take a look around the room.
Mr. Shulsky, we must talk. It's important. Please find me later.
Oh, I think you'll find that the catering tables aren't the only place you'll find something sweet.
Give me a break.
Only if you brought some donuts.
I did. I know one should not stand between you and sugar.
You're speaking words of wisdom, brother.
Then I will leave you as well. Mr. Shulsky, please meet our students.
Okay, so if you put the donuts down, you'll get the Sweet Tooth Trophy.
I also write term papers for the principal school students. Would you like some work? Excuse me, and you are...
Viktor Shulsky.
You are Lygia's brother?
It's great that you came to your sister's lecture.
Not all of us have that kind of support.
What do you mean?
My brother. He thinks an educated woman is a disgrace to her family. If he knew I studied, he'd beat me until I was bleeding.
We all take some risk. Well, maybe everyone except Polina.
What do you mean?
She's Russian, and I'm sure she'll bring the police down on us. I don't know why Dickstein trusts her.
Don't waste your breath. Better have an eclair.
Alright, let's talk to some of the
You
students.
wanted to talk to me?
I've got a whole bunch of questions, and I really hope you can answer them.
Check your enthusiasm, please. You and your dress take all of our oxygen.
Lucrezia, only feeble men are afraid to be inquisitive. And the Thaumaturge cannot be feeble. The power you possess meddles with the very fabric of reality and the most subtle aspect of human psyche. It is...
Overrated at best and made up at worst.
I chose that last time, so let's scare her. Even though it seems
Maybe
quite
I could
rude.
change your mind about my power if I used it.
Yes!
For example, I could convince you that you are a parrot.
Rude.
Oh my god.
The bookseller went mad. Help!
Is that your doing?
Now you believe in Thaumaturge.
Mr. Shulsky, please don't mind her. Let's go, they might need you.
This is tragic. I need to yell about it.
I need to
Please.
yell about it. I love that line. I need to yell about it.
Do not tell me what to do. It is definitely the time to be nervous.
I'm just saying we can look together. It might be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? It's a theft. You! I bet you did it.
What is this about?
What happened?
The first edition of A Nation Tale is gone. My beloved game exposed to sunshine. Master, greasy fingers.
Oh, what a horrible tragedy.
You can't treat me like that. Nobody leaves this place. Either I get my book back or I'm calling the police.
What do you mean? I can't stay here any longer.
Antoni, do not threaten my students.
They are not students. They're animals.
Mr. Shulsky can find your book.
Yes. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can do that.
Really? And then can you bring eternal misery upon the thief?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, I
What is
can.
it exactly that you want?
I want him to get blotches on the soles of his feet.
Done.
Good heavens.
No.
Mr. Shulsky, please, stop joking. We'd be grateful if you could find the book.
Alright, that I can do. Locked Antiquarian Bookshop. Alright, we got a broken cup. Along with an empty display case. Lockpick in a flower pot. Sorry, I went too fast on that. Oh no. Go this way.
You don't understand. I want to leave.
And I want my volume to be in my display case. Maybe you're the one who has it.
I'm not a thief, and I don't have to explain myself.
Try to find out if she's guilty.
There's no need to argue. Please, let me help you.
You can help by searching this young lady.
I know subtler ways. Could you give me a personal item, please? No, she's not the one who stole the book. The trace doesn't match.
How do you know?
I am going to explain it.
There's no trace of the thief on this item. That lady did not steal the book.
I see. I can't open the door, but I can help you with your parents. I know what it's like when your loved ones don't understand your passion for books.
I see. Thank you for your help.
Mr. Szulski, there are guest codes in the wardrobe. I will let you in there if it helps you to catch that degenerate.
That might be helpful.
Then follow me, please.
Large woman's coat. A man's coat. And an elegant woman's coat.
And? Have you found anything?
Maybe, although I still need some information.
Well, what are you waiting for? Fire away!
Find out who the shabby coat belongs to.
I found a men's coat in the wardrobe. One with embroidered initials and wooden buttons. Do you remember who it belongs to?
With a worn-out collar and elbow patches? That's Valdemar's coat.
You have good memory.
Which you are using in a ridiculous way. Why don't you look for the degenerate?
Fancy embroidered coat.
That fancy coat with golden embroidery looks...
A little out of place? I don't know who it belongs to, but that person apparently mistook a lecture for an audience with the Tsar. Will you try to find the thief, or are we going to keep chatting about fashion?
Okay, that's all
Thank
we need
you.
from that.
That was very helpful.
I will wait for the results, then.
Okay, draw a conclusion. So Voldemort stole it. Let me see if there's
Can I
something
help you?
here. No, I don't think so.
Thank you.
Alright, let me go find Voldemort. Voldemort.
grey coat with embroidered initials and
Notice a
wooden
subtle
buttons.
thread.
It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Why do you ask?
I think it belongs to the thief.
What? No, I don't wear a coat.
It's September.
I like the cold, and that is not a crime. Leave me alone.
Alright, let's follow his thought. Follow right into the bedroom.
Here, I found your book. And what's this?
Take it with me.
I should return the volume. The bookseller will finally
If
calm
you
down.
read it, you'll see it's from
And then
Cecilia,
I'll
but I want to
have
know
a
what happens
talk
if you take
with
it.
the author of this letter.
Note hidden. Oh, so he does still know. Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter which answer you choose. Lost volume.
Here is your volume.
You came back to me, safe and sound. Praise the Lord.
I hope it was all just a mistake.
No, it was planned.
That was obvious. How did you find the book?
Explain how I found the book.
I found the lockpicks that the thief used to open the display case. They were marked with this trace.
And that is how you determined his identity? What an exceptional display of thaumaturgy.
As impressive as conjuring up ghosts at a seance.
I would like to see you say that to Madame Samira.
Of course you know each other. You both prey on people's gullibility.
Let's say what I've learned. Oh, that's right about her.
Consider this a thaumaturgical display.
Oh no.
Before you left the house, you had an argument with your husband. He thinks you are having an affair, while in reality, you sneak out to the university. Do you find that convincing?
How dare you?
Oh no.
These are private matters and should not be discussed in public.
You asked for it.
Stop, both of you. Please tell us who took the book from the display case.
Get to the thief's
The
identity.
plot might not be too original, but it was certainly planned.
You might be missing the big picture.
Waldemar's role.
The one responsible for stealing the book is Valdemar. He
Valdemar.
used his father's lockpicks and hid the book under the bed.
Valdemar? How could you?
What a disappointment.
Oh, stow it.
The boy stole the book at Cecilia's request. She talked him into it.
It's impossible. Valdemar?
It's true, Mr. President. Cecilia said it would be a joke.
Do you understand what kind of situation this puts me in? How this affects our reputation?
I'm sorry, but it was necessary. I had my reasons.
Make sure she wanted to impress you, just because I want the pride.
An exquisite coat, an evening dress, and intrigue. You took a lot of trouble to impress me.
Did it work?
No.
No.
Please give me some more time.
That's enough. Miss Cecilia, please explain yourself.
Nobody treats thaumaturgy like a real science. I had to show its potential. Show what you're capable of.
That's enough. That is no excuse. I will talk to you in a minute. Leave us alone.
You know I was right.
I'm sorry you were used like that.
I had a good time.
I've had a great time. If all the lectures are like this, I want to be a student.
I know what you mean. Cecilia's methods are disgraceful, but she does have a point. A lecture by a Thaumaturge would enrich our academy. Please, consider it an offer.
I will think about it.
And there's cognitive function.